Hey, welcome to Generation X3, where one baby boomer tries to talk to three millennials about the topics of the day, including the story here. TSA spreads to trains, subways, bus terminals, and ferries. Transportation Security Administration wants to be clear that it is not Airport Security Administration, so they want to do everything they can to keep a big budget and to harass the public.
Yeah, this is getting out of control.
I mean, they're not going to search you or anything, are they?
They do that already.
Yeah.
On buses and trains?
Well, that's what this is about.
Actually, they have, once you go on, you have the right to be searched.
Right, but like you don't have to walk through a metal detector and
Well, just
yet.
wait for that. Can't wait till I have to go through that circular thing. I mean,
I know,
scanner.
new body scanner on the bus.
I don't go through this.
Oh, she doesn't. She really doesn't.
I don't either.
You don't?
No, I just say I'll opt out.
Rather get patted down.
And then they pat you down, you know, and they're always embarrassed about it.
Yeah.
And you get to chat with them. You have to come a little early because it kills 10 minutes because they're yakking and well, I hate to do this, and they pat you down. And my comment most recently is they tell you to go through the thing, and I look at whoever's doing it, I say, I'm not going through that contraption. They say, this old fart, you know, he's got going through the contraption. Put him aside.
You know what? But maybe it's different for you two to say no to that. Me with a foreign passport, I don't want to risk being stuck at the airport for hours. I'll just go through that thing.
Sure you will. And by the way, when we turned the lights off earlier, you were glowing a little bit from the X-rays.
You know, you get so much radiation when you're on an airplane.
Oh yeah, I heard that argument.
Look, reading this, it's like, it seriously makes me think that there's a good chance I won't be living in the United States by the time that I die. I'll be living in another country. Like, this just sounds like the country's going to hell.
Yeah?
Like, terrorists and...
There's terrorists in every country.
Guards everywhere. Not on a little island in the Caribbean.
Good luck.
True enough.
When they come with their AK-47 and shoot you.
So you think it's a bad thing that they're inspecting everybody they can and suspecting everyone of terrorism when they're... By the way, I told you can ask the question, how many, somebody did this on one of the talk shows, how many terrorist attacks, how many terrorist incidents have we had on the airplanes over the last 10 years since 2001, 2002? None.
Yeah. So?
There's been attempts.
So then what's the point?
But there were attempts.
The attempts were coming in from overseas. All of them. So what's the point of all the security? It's costing us a fortune. We can't afford it.
Yeah. But I mean, maybe there's been no attacks because of the security.
That's the argument.
But who knows?
I thought they were going to lighten up on the liquid thing.
They were going to lighten up on a lot of stuff. They've lightened up. Apparently, they're not lightening up on anything.
Yeah, they're just getting stricter.
I like your idea. How come these guys aren't blowing up the security lines?
That was not my idea. What are you saying?
Oh, I was confused. Must have been Butler.
I'm telling you. Somebody asked the question, which is what is the, they have these bottlenecks.
Yeah.
If the place is crawling with terrorists, you think one of them would blow up and wipe out the security line.
That's where everyone is.
Because that's where everyone is.
Wait.
And then it'd throw a whole wrench in their whole
then what would you do?
Now they're like,
no,
whew.
I know exactly where you lead. This would lead to having appointments. So when you got your airplane ride, you'd have to make an appointment to go through TSA at like 12:05.
Oh my God.
And you'd have to be taking a number, and so you'd go into the thing. Then there wouldn't be a big crowd of people on one area.
Hopefully, we didn't just give anyone some ideas.
The idea's been around. It's not anything new.
I doubt.
If that's your fault, by the way, if anything happens. We'll see you in Gitmo.
I don't want to be on a no-fly zone.
Bring it on.
Yeah, you'll be in Gitmo. Okay, you've been watching Generation X3.